Welcome, my friend. Thank you so much for joining me for this Hatha Yin fusion practice. I look down like that, kind of sad, because Johnny just flicks sand over the mat, which is just fine. It just gets on my knee sometimes and hurts. So Hatha Yin fusion practice for us today. I have 2 yoga blocks, so if you have those, go ahead and have them nearby. A yoga bolster might also be helpful for this practice in our yin holds. So what a Hatha Yin fusion means is that we are going to be flowing in a Hatha flow and then take a yin hold and then return to a Hatha flow, then move into a yin hold, return to Hatha flow. So we'll do that. The yin holds will be sprinkled in throughout the Hatha yoga flow. All right, my friend. We are going to begin today's practice seated at the back of your mat, hips to heels. So make your way there in your own time. You can have your toes tucked or tops of feet to the mat, whatever is calling to your body. If you're wanting some extra toe love, have those toes tucked. And then let's just sit up nice and tall. Feeling that beautiful long spine of yours. Lining your head over your heart and your heart over your pelvis. Eyes gently closed or a soft gaze forward. Let's breathe and circle your fingertips up. The in-breath lifts your arms. And then exhalation, draw your elbows back, lift your heart. The in-breath lifts your arms. Allow your nose to trace along the line with your palms, your fingertips. Exhalation, draw those elbows back. As you lower them down, breathe and circle up. This time your palms will kiss at the top and the exhalation descends prayer down through the midline to your heart center. With palms fusing together, go ahead and set the intention for your time here on the mat today. Whether that be one simple word or a sentence or two. Then release your palms to the mat and flow through some cat-cows. Breathing in as you lower your belly, lift your heart. Exhaling as you round through, hollowing out. Your breath flows the movement. Feel out the cat, feel out the cow. Find your neutral spine. Go ahead and extend your right toes out behind you, toes tucked, and just press back through your heel, getting into the back side of your legs. You can even rock forward if you want to get into the toes a little bit. Let's breathe in to lift the leg back up. Reach back through that heel. Crown of head lengthens forward. Toes point down. And then draw the knee into the chest. Round out the spine, knee to nose. And then step that foot through. Coming into our first yin asana. So your front knee is in line with your ankle, not going past. Top of the back foot releases to the mat. You can stay here, fingertips to the mat or to blocks. You may also lift and hold here with hands to the front of your thigh. Whichever variation you choose, allow that lower body to soften. You may use each exhalation as a reminder for those lower muscles, the lower body muscles to relax and let go. Scanning the body as you hold. And when you notice the tight muscles or tension beginning to occur, simply invite the body to soften with the exhalation. Soften through the upper body. Smooth and steady inhales. Smooth and steady exhales. Your neck is soft. Relax through your facial muscles. Last few deep breaths. Go ahead and set your props off to the side if you use them. Tuck your back toes, press up, and then step that front foot back. Releasing back into your downward facing dog, and just feel out the effects of that yin asana upon your body. Shift your weight into your left toes to extend your right up to the sky. Then bend that top knee, stack your hips, flex that foot. Now draw that knee up and in towards your chest, knee to nose. Breathe in to extend, toes to the sky. Exhalation, knee to nose. Breathe in to extend. Last time, exhalation, knee to nose. Lower your back heel to the mat inward, so your toes point out. Extend your right toes out long. Lower the edge of your foot to the mat. Extend your left fingertips up to the sky. And then with control, lower your seat to the mat. Beautiful work. Draw your right foot to the inner thigh, open to the side space. We are coming into half butterfly yin pose. So just allow yourself to round forward. Using your props as needed to fill the gaps between your body and the earth, as calls to you today, here in this moment. Relax your shoulders back and down away from your ears. If you don't have any props, you can just let that upper body weigh heavy. If you do have props, give all your weight over. Very slowly, we're going to roll up. So bring your fingertips to the mat and press down through your fingertips to lift yourself up nice and slow, one vertebra at a time. And until your head is lifted, and take a deep breath in and a releasing exhalation out. Set your props off to the side. Bring your fingertips to the front of the mat. Bring your back toes to the mat, and we're going to spiral onto the toes and extend your right toes up to the sky for three-leg dog. Beautiful work, my friend. Let's hug that right knee up and in towards your chest. Then lower the knee to the mat. Fan it open. Ground your right palm, extend the left fingertips up to the sky. If you'd like a block here, I always love a block when I take this one. And we're just going to circle that top arm 3 times, big circles. Or as big as calling to your body today. Let's switch directions of the circles. Last time you circle up, really lengthen or reach away with those left fingertips. Ground down through your back foot. Press the hip points forward. Beautiful, my friends. Circle that top arm down to the mat. Set your prop off to the side. Then we're going to draw the knee into the chest once more. Hug and lift it up, up, up. And step the foot through, runner's lunge. Then open your toes to the side of the mat. Toes out, heels in. Lower the hips down. And then slowly roll up. Extend the legs, breathe in, circle up. And then from here, we're going to bend into your knees, send them out wide, elbows draw back and down towards one another. Beautiful, breathe in to extend. We're going to take that a few more times. Exhalation, lower, sink the hips. Breathe in to extend. Exhalation, lower the hips. Really draw your knees out wide, side to side. Breathe in to extend. Exhalation, lower. Breathe in to extend. Last one, exhalation, lower. Breathe in to extend. Open your toes to the front of the mat. Back heel pops up, high lunge. Lower hands to frame the front foot. Step back and take a flow of your body's choice, whether that's lowering all the way to the mat for cobra or halfway chaturanga to up dog. I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Soften those knees to the mat. Taking that flow, that sequence over to the second side. So extend the left toes out behind you for that ankle stretch, toe stretch, calf stretch. And then on the inhale, lift the heel up to the sky. The foot is flexed. Toes point down, hips are even. Lengthen out through the crown of your head. Body in one long line, heel to crown of head. Then draw your knee up and into your chest, knee to nose, and step that foot through. If you need to, like I did, to draw your right knee back in space so you can find your low lunge position. Staying nice and low here, using your blocks or hands to your front thigh. And then we'll hold that low lunge. Dragon flying low. Inviting the lower body to soften and let go with each exhalation. set your props off to the side. Tuck your back toes and press up. Mindfully step that front foot back for downward facing dog. And just take any feel good movement here, my friend. Shift your weight into your right toes. Extend the left toes to the sky on the inhale, then bend that top knee, stack your hips. Foot is flex. And then draw that knee up and into your chest. Knee to nose. Breathe in, extend toes to the sky. Exhalation, knee to nose. Breathe in, toes to the sky. Last time, exhalation, knee to nose. Lower your right heel to the mat, so toes point to the side space. Extend the front leg out, lowering the outside edge of your foot to the mat. Right fingertips up to the sky, and then reach back. With control, lower your seat to the mat. Draw your left leg, left sole foot to your inner thigh. And we are taking our half butterfly yin asana. Use your props to fill the gap between your body and the earth if you'd like. Otherwise, just round that spine out. With our yin half butterfly, our body is open to the side space rather than squared up over the extended leg. Soften the shoulders back and down away from the ears. Feeling the space between shoulders and ears. Allow your body to soften, your mind to be at ease. And just relish in these smooth, steady breaths. In and out your nose. Let's bring your fingertips to the mat. Press down through your fingertips and let that action be what helps rise you up one vertebra at a time. Your neck and head are the last to rise. So let's take a smooth, steady breath in at the top and a releasing exhalation out. Set your props off to the side. Palms to the mat, spiral on the back foot, extend the left toes up to the sky, three-leg dog. And then hug that knee up and in towards your chest. Lower the knee to the mat, fan the foot open, extend your right fingertips up to the side, using that prop if you'd like. And then we'll begin with those 3 circles of the arm, getting into the space of your shoulders. The back foot, your toes are pointing to the side space. Foot is fully grounded. And then switch directions of your circles. Beautiful, my friend. Reach that arm up and overhead. Ground down to that foot. Press the hip points forward. Lift the heart. And then lower that top arm to the mat. Palms to the mat, spiral on the back heel, draw the knee up and in towards the chest. And then step the foot through, runner's lunge. And then from our runner's lunge this time, instead of opening up to the side space, we're just going to lift our fingertips up to the sky for high lunge. Bend into the back knee to step to the front of the mat. Big breath in. Heel toe your feet as wide as the mat. Draw the elbows back, lift your heart as you slowly lower down. Arriving in our final yin asana, dangling. You can let your arms dangle or clasp opposite elbows if you'd like. To help further ground here in the moment, connect more deeply with the earth, you can rock front to back to help you settle into the pose. And just let that upper body weigh heavy. Let your shoulders relax. Let your neck soften. Release your jaw, your tongue, your eyes, your forehead. Let everything go here. And we're just taking deep, soothing breaths in and releasing breaths out. And as you hold, make sure you have a slight bend in your knees. We're not locking them. You may find that as you do that, you're able to release forward a little more. Release your fingertips to the mat. Heel toe your feet in. Bend into your knees, and then very slowly just begin to walk them back, coming into your downward facing dog. Now from our downward facing dog, if you would like to take a flow, feel free to do so. Otherwise, join me in opening your knees as wide as the mat. Release your hips back to your heels. You can take a slow rock back or just release right into our wide knees child's pose. Ground your forehead, rocking your forehead side to side. And then fully surrender here in our wide knees child's pose. Surrender your body. Surrender to this present moment. And surrender to the stillness. And surrender to the divine. And slowly walk your palms back. Ground your palms to the mat in front of you. Press down and round out your spine, chin to chest. Beautiful. Bring your fingertips behind you. Lift your heart. Find stillness and move into your easy seat. Sitting up nice and tall. Just take a moment to feel into your body, into the effects of our Hatha Yin Fusion practice. Let's breathe and circle your fingertips up to the sky, gathering love and light. Your palms kiss the top and bring all that love and light down to your heart center. And with your palms at heart center, take a moment to set an intention for the rest of your day ahead. Sending love and light to you and all beings. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me, my friends. If you enjoyed this Hatha Yin fusion, let me know in the comments. I do have a playlist of Hatha Yin practices. Some of them are Hatha Yin fusion. Some of them are Hatha 2 Yin. So you do Hatha at the beginning and then Yin at the end. I also have some Vim and Yin practices too that have somewhat of a similar energy. Ooh, and I do have a 7-day series, a Hatha Yin fusion series that if you enjoy, it addresses each area of the body. It is a wonderful series. If you enjoyed, hop over to the Awakened members site. If you join at a level 2, you will be sure to get the 7-day series practice that I just mentioned, as well as all of our series challenges and more. All right, my friends, you have a beautiful rest of your day. I hope to see you on the mat again soon. Bye-bye.